much for bringing so much of knowledge and also material at this point of time infused in this discussion. To my viewers, in fact, these are the live shots that we are tracking coming from the Uttar Pradesh, where Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh Yogi Adityanath is also participating in the morning puja for the Mahashivratri. And as you can see, in fact, Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister himself is performing the aarti in the presence of the priest right now also to mark the grand level of celebrations of Mahashivratri, which are seen and being tracked all across the country today. Dr. Hema, if I talk about the Mahashivratri and today how exactly this is going to be a big day for all the Shiv Bhakts and for all the people who have immense faith in the concept of offering Jal to Shiva, how exactly do you view this? And also the same thing on the day when the conclusion of the last day of Mahakumbh happens.
Like I said, actually, these are opportunities for us to reconnect and elevate ourselves. If you look at the beautiful word we have for celebration and festivals, we call it Utsav. Utsav, Ut means to uplift. So every festival, every such occasion is an opportunity for us to uplift ourselves as a civilization, and our civilization has given us so many such utsav throughout the year where you can keep reconnecting with the outer cosmos to actually reconnect back with yourself and uplift yourself in the process. And Shivaratri is one such occasion, and the use of water also. Water is a beautiful medium that has been proven scientifically to carry thoughts, the energies and the beautiful vitalizing aspects that are there in thoughts, that are there in sounds. Water has the power to carry. That is why we call all our pilgrim spots as Punya Tirtha. We call them Tirtha. The place is sanctified by the water body in it. And the idea of congregations is so that, and even idea of temples is so that people can come together and their thoughts, their focused good intentions, good sounds, all the mantras that are chanted, they get into the water body around it, the Punya Tirtha which is around it, the Punya Tirtha which is there, so that for a long time that effect will prevail. Whoever goes there will always keep benefiting from this energy which is there present in the water. Water has the largest memory that it can carry of these kind of good intentions as well as bad intentions, which is why people encourage to keep uttering good sounds, good thoughts whenever you go towards a water body. And Mahashivratri, which is where you use water. Water has been a medium in which we have actually transferred our thoughts. Even when we donate, we actually use water to say that I am transferring this, I'm transferring the property with the thought to you, my good intentions to you. So this civilization has had a very nice feel of the subtle. We have known and we have felt the subtle, and that's because of our Rishi. We've had so many Rishi who we have called Drishta because they have seen the subtlety. Nobody can see subtle, right? But it is these Rishi who have been able to see the subtlety and then bring them to us. And we have this legacy of such a vast body of such fine aspects of knowledge. And these are occasions where we can talk about it, we can understand, experience, and celebrate, and also first revel in it and soak it in, so that we in turn get uplifted.
Well, absolutely, Dr. Hemagiri. Thank you very much for sharing your insights and also your knowledge on this. Appreciate you joining this morning on the auspicious day of Mahashivratri. Devotees have been appealed to take a dip at their nearest ghats